I'm Anil Kumar. In this video, we will discuss central tendencies, mean, mode, and median. And mainly, we'll answer the question, what is an outlier? And how are measures of these central tendencies affected by the outliers? Right. So, let's begin with mean. What is mean? Mean is kind of average value, right? So, average of the data. That is mean. So how do we find it? To find mean, we sum all the numbers and then divide by the number of numbers, okay? Then divide by number of numbers. So that is how we find mean. So basically, if I give you a set of numbers, then to find mean, you have to add them all and then divide by the number of numbers. We'll take up an example. Let's understand the terms first. Now mode. Mode is treated as most frequent. Most frequent means when you see your data, the number which occurs most number of times, that is most frequent, that is the mode. Now at times you may not have mode. For example, if all the numbers occur 1, so you may not have mode. But there are situations when you can have more than one mode. Right? So let's take a data in which we have 2 2s and 2 5s and all of the numbers are just 1 each. In that case, 2 and 5 both are modes. So that is how you can find a mode. And the third term for us is median. Median is kind of the center value, the middle value, right? So median is the middle number, we can say, right? To get the middle number, what do we do? Arrange in an order. So we say normally arrange in increasing order or ascending order. Let me write increasing order. Right. So when you arrange in increasing order, you can find the center number. And then the median will be the central number. Now, you will notice one thing here, that at times we have odd numbers. Let me write down 2 special cases. If we have odd numbers, let us say we have 9 numbers in all. In that case, median is 9 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 5th number. Is that okay? 5th number. But if we have even numbers, let us say we had 10 numbers. In that case, median will be what? Median will be 10 plus 1 middle number divided by 2. So that gives you 5.5. Now, either you have 5 numbers or 6 numbers in order, right? So 5.5 really means that you have to find average value of middle 2. Is that okay? That is how you find a median. So from this, you can also conclude that median may be a number which is not a number in your list. Similarly, mean could be a value which is not there in your list. Correct? Now just to practice, let's take an example here. So let me take examples on the right side. Okay. So if I have numbers like, let's take very simple examples, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers here, correct? 6 numbers. So in this set of 6 numbers, what is the mean? To find the mean, what will you do? You'll add them. So you'll do 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5 and divide by number of numbers, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that okay? Normally, you will need a calculator. So I've taken a very simple question you could have done without calculator, but I'll prefer you to take a calculator to do these calculations. Okay. Now you get this total equal to divided by 6, and you get your mean, which is equals to 3 in this case. Well, you were lucky to get the same number as in our list, but normally it will not be so, right? You may get a decimal number when you divide, right? Let's find the mode. Now mode is most frequent, so we have 2 2s and 2 5s. So in this example, we have 2 modes. We have 2 as a mode and also 5, correct? Now let's find the median. Now median in this case is the middle value. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you do 6 plus 1 divided by 2, that's the middle value, you get 3.5. So number between, so if you see that, so these two numbers on the left, that two on the right, so somewhere here in between is our median. So to find the median, we will add third and fourth number, which is 2 and 3. We'll add 2 and 3, divide by 2, right? So we added third and fourth number. So what do we get? 5 divided by 2, which is 2.5. The middle value between 2 and 3. You get an idea, right? So that is what the median is. Now, we were actually wanting to understand what is outlier. There is no outlier here. What we see here is that all the numbers are compact. They are very close to one another. So this is an example where we do not have any outlier. I should take an example now where we have an outlier, right? So what I will do here is I will add one number to the list. Okay, so we have this list. Let me just add one more number, and then we'll do our calculations again. Okay, so let the list now be 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, and let me add a number 10. Now this number 10 is significantly different. Do you understand? So that will call as an outlier. So coming back to our discussion, we wanted to understand what is outliers. So outlier, we will say, is a number which is significantly different. It could be on the lower side, it could be on the upper side. That is an outlier. I hope this is now clear. So in this particular case, 10, which is kind of very much far away from the pack, will be treated as an outlier. So at this stage in the middle school, we'll maintain this definition. As we move on to high school, we'll change the definition a bit. But for the time being, if you find that in the data some value is far away, not in the group, then that will be treated as an outlier. Okay. Now let's do the calculations again with the outlier. Let's find what the mean is. So we have to add all these numbers. Last time when we added it was 18, if you remember. 3 is the mean, right? So we can do like this. 3 is the mean for these numbers. So their sum should be how much? 3 times 6. Is it okay? Now we got 10. 10. Now with the addition of 10, the numbers have become 7. Do you understand? Or you can use your calculator, add them all. So it is 28 over 7. And what happened? 28 over 7 is 4. So what you notice is that your mean has really changed from 3 to 4. Do you see that? So outliers really affect the mean. So outliers affect mean significantly. Right, so we can conclude that. So instead of 3 now, the mean has increased to 4 just because of this one number which was so high. Correct? Now let's look into median. Median in our case is the middle value. Since we have now 7 terms instead of 6, 7 plus 1 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. So fourth term is the median. So for us the median is 3. right? So the median for us is the number 3. Well, in this particular case, the median has also increased a bit, 2.5 to 3. So median can be affected a bit, right? Not that much, okay? So the median really doesn't really get affected so much as the mean gets affected, okay? How about the mode? So mode is still 2 and 3. It is exactly same, right? So it remains same. So we can conclude that the mode remains same. So mode remains same, right? Do you see that? So from this discussion, can you answer one question? If I have a data which has outlier, in that case, which is the best central tendency to work with? If I have a data which has an outlier like this, which is the best central tendency to work with? Well, the question is median or mode, right? Depending on what type of example you're doing. So if you are looking into most favorable choices, then median is not the right one, but mode is the right one. But if you're looking into center value, then median is the right one. But of course, mean is not the right one. So mean we use when outliers are not there, right? So when no outliers. In that case, we should use mean. Otherwise, mean will really get affected. So mean may not give you the right results. For example, average salaries in a place, some managers may be getting extremely high salaries. So in that place, median could be a good central tendency to work with. So likewise, you can think about more examples and understand how outliers affect the central tendency and when to use which central tendency. At times, if we have outliers and we have to find mean, we can find mean without outlier, or at times we do mean excluding outliers. So that could also be an alternative. So sometimes what we do is when we have some outliers in the data, we exclude them and then do the same question for central tendencies. That helps, okay? I'm Anil Kumar. I hope this gives you an overall view of the central tendencies and the effect of outliers on them. You can always share and subscribe my videos. Thank you and all the best.